Well, students, good morning. Welcome to my class. Students, before starting this lesson, so one small suggestion: please go to the previous video and watch the previous video and come to the just watch this video. Students, in today's class, I will continue the same topic. So, in this topic, we will learn about insectivorous plants. So, what is the meaning of insectivorous plants? Students, some plants depends on insects. Insects means the housefly. There are many insects are there. Housefly, cockroach. Okay, these are all example for insects. So some plants depends on insects while the process of food making. So such type of plants we used to call insectivorous plants. Like in previous class what we have learned, the plants will make their own food by trapping sunlight, oxygen, carbon dioxide, the water and mineral. Okay, the leaf and the stem and the root system helps to prepare their food. In some areas, students, in some regions, the soil does not having a much minerals. It will be poor in minerals. In such case, these plants require minerals. Plants require minerals to fulfill the energy. So during that time, these insectivorous plants trap the insects to get the minerals. After trapping the insects, this will suck the digestive juices. The plant will suck the digestive juices from the insect and fulfill the minerals. So such type of process will happen in insectivorous plants. Just have a look. See, some soil poor in minerals, so especially the nitrogen, students. Every living organisms, including animals, us also, we need nitrogen. Sometimes we will take nitrogen indirectly. Okay. So what is the meaning of, what do you mean by nitrogen? So nitrogen is a gas, so which is present in our atmosphere. Atmosphere means it is a layer of gas. Our entire earth is surrounded by atmosphere. So in our atmosphere there is an oxygen, carbon dioxide and nitrogen is dominating in our atmosphere. The content of nitrogen is more and other gases are also present. So we required nitrogen. Even the plants also required nitrogen. In case if the plants won't get a proper nitrogen, so such type of plants will depend on insects. So this process will take place in insectivorous plants. Okay, listen here. Plants feed on insects to get the minerals what they need. For example, pitcher plant. It is a kind of a plant, insectivorous plant. Pitcher plant and Venus flytrap. Pitcher plant and Venus flytrap. These are the two best example which is given in your textbook. Please go through your textbook and read. You will get more information regarding insectivorous plants. So this is about the plants, how the plants will make the food. So next we will move towards animals. Animals, they depend on, how animals are depends on the food. Just hold on. Students, now I will move towards how do animal get their food. Students, unlike plants, the animals cannot prepare their own food. Yes, even we are the human beings. It is not possible to prepare our own food without any effort of anything. We need some kind of sources, right, to prepare our food. We need some kind of sources, like we need vegetables, we need plants, or sometimes we depends on animals to fulfill our stomach, to get the energy and minerals. Yes, just like a plants, it is not possible just through sunlight and water, oxygen or carbon dioxide. It is not possible to prepare our food like plants. So it depends upon other things. So here, on the basis of the food, the animals are categorized. How the animals are depends on other things to get the energy or food. On the basis of this, animals are categorized like herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Once again, herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. So these are the types of the categories. Animals are categorized on the basis of food they eat. The basis of food they eat. So these are the three types of animals we can see in our daily life. How these animals are depends on other. Okay, so regarding this we are going to learn in this class. Students, herbivorous animals means the animals which depends only on plants. So herbivorous animals like deer, buffalo, cow. So such kind of animals, they eat only the plants or vegetables or which is produced by plants. Some animals depends only on plants. So such type of animals are known as herbivorous animals. So in carnivorous animal like lion, tiger, leopard, crocodile. So these animals are carnivorous. So they eat only flesh eating animal. So how they going to fulfill their stomach with by doing hunting or prey. Prey means an animal hunt the other animal for food. Okay, such type of animals are known as the carnivorous and omnivorous. Some animals, they depends both plants and animals, plants and flesh eating animals. So such type of animals are known as omnivorous animals. Okay, like herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. So these are the category of animals, how they used to get the food. Okay students, I will move towards the food chain. So what is the meaning of food chain? The process of transfer of energy. The process of transfer of energy in the food through a series of organisms called food chain. Please go through once again. The process of transfer of energy in the food through a series of organisms is called food chain. I will explain the concept of food chain. Students, we are all living in planet Earth. Yes. So all the living organism which is present in planet Earth. Some living organisms is present on land. Some living organisms which is present in water, we used to call aquatic animals, and birds. Many birds which fly, it will stay in air. Yes. So together we used to call biological community, students, biological community. So we used in science, in scientific term, we used to call ecosystem. Ecosystem means it is a biological community, living organisms. It is a community of living organisms. So just like how the animals are categorized like herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. So in food chain, the animals or depends on other animals or Animals are depends on plants to get the energy or to fulfill, to survive. Okay, so this process is called food chain. It is called what? Food chain. For example, tiger, it will search for other animal, okay, for hunting, to survive, to fulfill its stomach. Yes, so it will hunt the other animal, like a deer, it will hunt the deer. Okay, some other animals, it will hunt other animals as a prey. Prey means hunting other animals for a food, for a food. So it is called food chain. For example, see, grass means plant. Grasshopper, grasshopper means it is an insect. Grasshopper is an insect. So grasshopper depends on grass. It will eat the grass or plants, the leaves of the plants, etc. Frog, it will catch only insects. So frog will trap the grasshopper. Frog will trap the grasshopper. Snake, snake will eat the frog or mouse. And hawk or eagle will catch the snake. So like that, one animal, it depends upon other animal for survival. So this system in our ecosystem, in biological community, is called food chain. Just hold on, students. Students, after food chain, we learn something about the food web. We learn something about the food web. So different kinds of linked food chains exist in our nature. So we can see different types of different kinds of food chains. Okay, so many animals eat more than one kind of food. It is not, there is no any fixed way. So such type of animal should eat only this kind of food, like that. For example, we are the human beings. We have variety of food. Yes, we eat vegetables, we eat plants, like means spinach, leaf spinach, all those things. And sometimes we will go for egg, and sometimes we will go for flesh eating. So there is no proper way. So it is depends upon the way of our life. So on the basis of this, so many animals eat more than one kind of food. Okay, so this network of interconnected food chain, the network of interconnected food chain is called food web. It is called food web. Once again, the network of interconnected food chain is called food web. For example, grass. Animals also eat grass. Even many insects like grasshopper, it is also depends upon grass. And lizards will eat insects. Even frog is also depends upon insects. And many other some animals also depends upon insects. Okay, so there is a link between one animal to another, or one living organism to other organisms. So in a food chain, so we used to call food web. We used to call what? Food web. So I will conclude this lesson, students. So in our nature, the balance is very important. So that's why sometimes nature itself will balance. See, everything is gifted by nature. Animals is also gifted by nature. The plants, the grasses, the forest, it is also gifted by nature. So what will happen if there will be only vegetation, only grass, only plants, if there is no animal? Yes or no? So we can't able to see any balance. Yes, we can see an imbalance. So to balance in nature, there will be animals. So the many animals like omnivore or herbivore, herbivore and omnivore. So it will graze the grass in the open field or in the forest. So excess of growing grasses or excess of growing vegetation, it is going to control. Yes. So what will happen? Only the deers are present in forest. So it will graze entire forest. Nobody will be there to control. So that's why there will be an carnivore animals like lion, leopard, cheetah, tigers. So this will balance the deer or some other animals. So plant eating animals. So like that in our nature we can see the balance, how the grass means the vegetation and animals are interdependence to balance in our nature. So I think this much is enough in this lesson. I hope everyone are going to access the information what I provided. So just read the textbook once, you will get more information. So if you have any doubts, please contact us. Thank you.